Hey guys, Kenny here from Magic Internet Money and Games. On today's video, I'm talking about I sold all my crypto. Well, not really, but I did sell a portion of it. So let's get into it. Alright, so for this video, I'm talking about me selling a lot of my crypto. I kept my big kind of like hodl bag, so I've kept a large portion of my Bitcoin. I kept pretty much all my XRP. I just don't want to mess with that because that's one of my largest holdings, and also if it had some crazy spike, I didn't want to miss out on it. But what I did sell was a lot of stuff that I made videos about. I did like that 10K portfolio, and I'm not getting rid of that completely. What I'm hoping to do, and hey, I don't know the future, maybe this, but we'll go to the charts and we'll look at it that way. So here we have the charts here. So what I did, this is the Bitcoin price. So if I zoom out, you can see what 15 minute. Let's go to 4 hour here. So you can see we had this. This is a lot of stuff that I TA'd it on screen. But this is where we came all the way up when we started making. Where it was right here, all-time highs, all-time highs, all-time highs, all-time highs. So this last all-time high, so right here, and it would be kind of like in this zone somewheres. Once we made that again, I started selling off my crypto. And why did I do that? So why did I sell off my crypto? Am I getting out of crypto? Am I done with crypto? No, of course not. So what I see happening, obviously not financial advice, I can't read the future, is kind of how the market went right now. At this point, I was kind of thinking we were dropping more, but what I think what's going to happen now is we're going to come up one more time, trap a ton of people into saying we're going to 100K, and then we pull back, and the pullback is pretty dramatic. I'd say somewhere, let's say down to here. In the low 40s, high 30s is where we're going to pull back. So what I plan on doing is, now that I've sold most of the stuff I want to sold, I'll get into what I sold and why I sold it. I plan on buying back down below. So here's kind of the Bitcoin price. But if we go over to this 10K portfolio that I made, you can see some of my stuff. This is the allocations to the different things. But there was different things. Like I kept my Bitcoin. I sold actually my Ethereum, and the reason being, again, maybe I'm just falling into rumors, but I made really good profit on it. But it sounds like, I think the deadline is in May for the ETF for Ethereum, and it sounds like it's not going to get approved. So there was a lot of hype about it getting approved, there being Ethereum ETF, but it sounds like there's some concerns about how much Ethereum BlackRock owns and controls, and it might not get approved. My XRP, my dog was just making funny noise there. My XRP, like I said, I own. This portfolio is not obviously all my XRP. I own a large bag. Besides that, so Solana. I sold off my Solana, and the reason being is when I bought. Let's go to. We'll go for the 1 year. When I bought my Sol, where was it? It was somewhere right in this area, like that $18, $20 price. So now that we sit at $186, and when I sold it off, I think it might have been up here at $190 some dollars. You know what? That's not a bad profit. I am happy with that. I'm sure could Sol go higher, but if Bitcoin pulls back, so if Bitcoin does what I think it's going to do, all the alts will kind of tank with it for a while, and my plan is to buy this back and buy more back. So let's say I sold, what do we have, $750 worth of Sol. When I go and buy back $750 worth of Sol, when I sold it, it was 4.05 Sol, but maybe now I can get 5 Sol. Maybe I can get 6 Sol now. So the plan is to buy back more. I sold off probably about half of my ADA. I had the other half staked, and again, this portfolio, yes, that's been sold off, but my personal bags as well. Like Matic, ICP, I sold off my ICP. Just not the portfolio, my personal stuff as well. And reason being is, you look back year to date, I bought this, where was it at? I think it was $7. So I bought it somewhere right along in here, and now it's sitting at $18. So again, very good profit. And again, I'm not taking these profits in running. They're sitting in my account ready to buy back again. Another one we can look at is Render. Render did really good for me. I was hesitant to sell this one off. But it is what it is. I think I did the right decision, because when I bought Render, it was years ago, so I don't know. Back in 2022, we were under $1 somewhere. I think it was somewhere maybe right around here. This dollar mark. I bought it. Now we're at $11. So again, very good profits. Gala, did I sell off all my Gala? I think I did. I sold my Beam AGIX. I did pretty good with that. Same thing, go back a year. I bought it somewhere on this leg up right here. So like 30 some cents. We're at $1.30 now. So I could go through all these different ones I sold off, but it's all the same reasons. They've all had a great pump. They've all had a bull run per se right now. But what I feel is going to happen, just like Bitcoin always does before the halving, which is in like 20 some days. Bitcoin is going to pull back, and all the alts will bleed as well. So things like Caspa, things like Games for a Living, Shiba Inu, Neutron, all these different things will bleed out, and will probably bleed out more than Bitcoin. And my goal is to somewhere near the bottom. I'm not going to try to catch the bottom exactly, but when I get to a happy place where I could say, okay, before I sold it, I had 10 sold. Now I can buy back and get 12.5, so I make 25%. I'm happy with that. Maybe it's going to go down to the price where I could have made 50% off it or something like that. But no, I'm just going to go to where I'm happy. So again, not financial advice, but I do feel Bitcoin has one more run up for this high. And then we're going to see it kind of pull back down quite drastically. And the idea is, once we get up here, what's going to happen is, you know how it goes. Retail is going to get themselves stuck in here. So you're going to hear it on the news: Bitcoin this, Bitcoin that, Bitcoin this, Bitcoin that, and everybody has all these big happy starry eyes and stuff like Bitcoin, Bitcoin, Bitcoin. It's going to be everywhere. So they're talking about Bitcoin this, Bitcoin that, Bitcoin, blah, 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 blah. And then boom, and then everybody's going to be like, oh. But then all the big players will buy back in here before they drive the price up to 100,000. Again, not financial advice, but that's how I see the market going. So thanks for watching. You could use this as somewhat of a reference, or if you want to be safe, like I've done in so many kind of bull markets before. This is my third one here now. I'm just holding. Not my third one, sorry. Well, 2017, yeah. Then like 2022, yes, this is the third one. So what I've done before is I just held stuff through. So like a lot of my XRP was actually back from like 2017, 2018 or whatever, around that time when it came out. But yeah, so I don't want to do that again this time. So I'm going to see if I can, and again, I kept a large portion of my bag just in case it just skyrockets. But I want to see if this strategy works. Sell, buy back lower. We'll see you in the next video.